Here we are back with Augusta Free Press. Afternoon session is over for round 2 ACC games. Chris, what stood out to you today?
NC State stands out to me today. I think this NC State team that we saw today is the NC State team that was preseason number 5 in the country and the preseason ACC favorite. This is the team that when they play that well, they can beat anybody in the country. Now, the issue is, you pointed out on the blog, that until garbage time, no points from their bench. And so maybe that's been the issue with their inconsistency. When one of their big 5 isn't quite on, they're not as good. But today, they look like a Final Four team.
Number 1 seed coming into this matchup, however, is Miami, and they didn't quite look like the number 1 seed, like State almost looked like today. What are your reactions to Miami and BC?
Well, BC played Miami tough early in the season, back in early January, up in Chestnut Hill, so on the road. But Miami had to win a game by 1 point at the end of that ball game. So, I said that on the website going in. Just be careful, don't overlook this game. This game might be a interesting kind of a trap game for Miami. And Boston College comes out to shoot, struggling. I think it was 12-2 at the first TV timeout. Miami led by as many as 13 in the first half. Then Boston College roars back, takes the lead at the half, and was very competitive until the last stages. So Miami definitely now has their feet under them as far as this ACC tournament is concerned. And interesting matchup tomorrow, Miami and NC State.
Where do you see that going tomorrow?
Well, this NC State team, the way they're playing, 2 games, they look really good. They're in a rhythm right now. Everybody's rolling. Scott Wood today, man, 7 3-pointers, 7 of 12 from 3-point range. He had those 3 early in the first half, back-to-back possessions that basically ended this game. I like NC State right now, but Miami, the way they can dominate inside and also the way they can play defense, they can be a tough out as well.
Back to Virginia. Now it's in the hands of the NCAA Tournament Selection Committee. Does this loss knock them out of the NCAA, and are we staring at an NIT game Tuesday or Wednesday?
I think we are staring at an NIT game Tuesday or Wednesday. I just don't think that this game was very well representative of this UVA team being an NCAA tournament team. I think a couple weeks ago when UVA was able to upset Duke at home, that looked like an NCAA tournament team. The team we saw here today did not look like one, and the Tournament Selection Committee looks an awful lot at how you finish up your season, your last 10 games or so. Virginia's under 500 in the last 10 games. I don't know that resume is going to get them into the NCAA tournament, but we talked about this on the blog, and go look at our blog if you want to get some more commentary. I've been posting a lot of commentary the last few minutes as we're taping this particular segment. Nobody thought this UVA team would be where they are on the bubble of the NCAA tournament. 21-11 record, 11-7 in the conference play, a win over Duke, a win over North Carolina, a win over NC State, a very close loss at Miami. Nobody thought going into the season this UVA team would be here. Nothing to hang their hats about, but I guess your question was NIT or NCAA. I'm thinking NIT.
As the excitement builds in the NCAA tournament, we're still here at the ACC tournament, and we've got some really fantastic action later on tonight in the evening session. So tell us a little bit what you think is going to happen tonight with Duke and Carolina going in back-to-back games.
Well, this place is going to be interesting. It's going to be Carolina blue. Maryland and Duke playing in the first game, the 7 o'clock game, and that's a matchup that the season series was split 1-1. Duke winning by 20 in Durham, but Maryland getting the big win in College Park, a 2-point win that they thought might advance their NCAA tournament hopes. Certainly Maryland needs to win out to make an NCAA tournament appearance. So I expect an interesting game there. And also then the nightcap, the North Carolina-Florida State matchup. Don't sleep on Florida State. I think Florida State, the way they play defense, and if they can get Michael Snare moving and get him hot early in the game on offense, that Florida State can give Carolina fits. So, I know a lot of ACC fans, probably me and you included, we're not supposed to root on Prospero. We would love to see a Duke-Carolina matchup in the semifinals, just so we could see it in person and be able to report upon it. So there you go. I guess, I think our interests are there probably.
It's going to be entertainment whatever happens tonight for the rest of this ACC tournament. Stay with Augusta Free Press for all of your ACC coverage. Chris Graham, Jeff Fife. We'll see you more tonight.